Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Matt and Dom back here with the podcast, and we today are talking about definitive editions, slash remastered, slash HD re-releases, and pre-purchase and pre-downloading. Like, you could pre-purchase on the PS4 and Xbox One now, which I believe was on the PS3. I just can't remember fully. I hope you enjoyed the Dead Rising 3 gameplay in the background. This was played by me and Dom. It was Dom's first time on the Dead Rising 3 game. So, yeah.
You can probably tell who's Matt and who's
Dom, due to the shittiness or the proness.
I'm just terrible. Anyways, so what's the first thing we're going to talk about? What do you want to go through?
Do you want to start? Oh, two AFKs.
What are you doing, Matt?
What?
Stop playing video games.
No, I can't stop playing video games.
Fine then, I'll just go over there and play Dark Souls 2 then.
No. Right, so we're going to start today with... What should we start with? Definitive editions and HD re-releases.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So, my opinion, say on the HD releases and the... the recent Square Enix definitive editions with Tomb Raider and now Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, they are now re-releasing Sleeping Dogs. Oh, shit.
And also Metro got a Redux.
Yes, Metro 2033 Redux and Metro Last Light Redux. They were actually really good. I got both of them.
Yeah.
It was in a £30 bundle. But currently, what Square Enix have done is they've released, like they're calling the HD re-releases the definitive editions. So you have Sleeping Dogs, the definitive edition, and you have what's the other one? Tomb Raider. Are they doing any more? I think they're doing Final Fantasy, the definitive edition.
No, because there's too many Final Fantasies.
I think they're doing one of them anyway.
No, they're not. Trust me.
I thought they were.
They wouldn't. There's too many games to do. But they are. Everybody wants Final Fantasy VII remastered, which is a very old game. Still waiting for it. Oh well. But my opinion is it depends on what game you're remastering. Say if it's a game that came out near the end
of the last console generation
and it didn't sell as well, then
like Sleeping Dogs and Metro.
Well, Sleeping Dogs came out in 2011, so I'm pretty shocked that that's actually coming out as a definitive edition since.
Hey, it's Square Enix. They'll do anything to make money.
Yeah, the problem I have with Square Enix, they tend to do, they announce too many things at once.
Yeah.
And then they never get round to finishing some of the games.
Yeah.
So, my opinion is Metro actually had a purpose. Metro, if you didn't know, Metro 2033 was not on the PlayStation.
Wasn't on the PlayStation 3.
It wasn't on the PlayStation 3.
It was a PC and Xbox One exclusive.
So
PC and Xbox 360 exclusive, sorry. My bad.
Say for people who had never played 2033, now they can.
Yeah,
so
true.
It was actually...
That was true. That was a good call, but they didn't really need to remake Last Light, but though they did them both at the same time. And if you've seen the visual difference between Metro Last Light and on the Xbox One and PS4 compared to the 360 and PS3, there isn't much at all except for it's running at a smooth 60 FPS and 1080p. It's pretty much just ported straight over from the PC.
But I don't think they should release Sleeping Dogs at all. It is absolutely pointless. It's not going to sell as much.
No. Like Tomb Raider, I think only sold a couple of thousand copies.
Tomb Raider sold well, surprisingly, mainly because it came out in 2013.
The definitive edition.
The definitive edition came out.
Didn't sell that much.
It was actually doing well in its first week.
Really?
Yeah, sold a couple of copies. But overall, it was meh. It didn't do amazing. It didn't do bad. So I'm guessing that they did okay.
Yeah.
But what?
It must have done okay because now they're doing a Sleeping Dogs version.
Yeah.
So there must be some marketing strategy there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Sleeping Dogs was on demand.
And now they're doing Saints Row the 4th, Chief Edition. No, the Commander-in-Chief Edition, that's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Which is basically for Xbox One, PS4, just a HD re-release. But with that, it comes with the Gat Out of Hell DLC.
Which game had the Saints Christmas DLC?
Saints Row 4.
Oh, okay. So
it comes with all 4 DLCs previously. And then there's the new Gat Out of Hell DLC, which is basically Gat Out of Hell, so Johnny Gat Out of Hell.
Well, you know, that's technically, in my opinion, a Game of the Year edition sort of thing.
Yeah, but it's been ported over to next gen, and it's been updated graphically.
I mean,
the thing I didn't like about Saints Row 4, in my honest opinion, is they recycled the maps from Saints Row the Third.
Yeah.
But with you didn't like Saints Row the Third due to you preferred Saints Row 2, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I actually enjoyed Saints Row the Third, and I found that really disappointing when I found out they recycled the map.
Well, yeah, it was, but to be honest, I didn't play Saints Row 3 all that much, so I guess I wasn't too disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, superpowers. I mean, as soon as you enter the game, they give you, like, loads of superpowers to go through straight away.
What I found with what Saints Row the 4th was a mixture of Saints Row 3, the cockiness and style of Saints Row the 3rd, mixed with Prototype.
Oh, yeah, definitely. A game that definitely does need the re-release. Of course, GTA 5 has a great reason to be re-released because it has such a high demand.
Yeah.
Sleeping Dogs, not a high demand.
But with GTA 5, when they're going to re-release it, they're going to bring out some more features, like it's meant to have a first-person view when you drive, like on Watch Dogs. And it's meant to have new weapons, new vehicles.
Yeah.
New apartments, and you get money for your online character immediately as you upgrade.
Yeah.
And with that, you can cross your character. Let's say you have a character on PS3 and you got an Xbox One, you can cross it over, and vice versa from Xbox 360 to PS4.
Yeah.
Which is actually a good move on Rockstar's part. That's why the Rockstar Cloud servers exist. It must be a pain. It is a pain in the arse, I will admit. But when that comes along, we'll actually see the true power of it, and it'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
A game that we need to bring up due to we are doing re-releases in HD.
Yeah.
It's the Master Chief Collection.
Oh, of course, the Master Chief Collection. How can we miss that one out? I'm gonna let you talk for this one because I'm.
Seriously.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me just have a drink for a second before I get a long paragraph out.
Oh God. Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. So it's all 4 Halo games with Master Chief's story. So it's Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4. Halo 1 is the Halo Combat Anniversary re-release from the previous generation, just updated to 60 FPS at 1080p.
Of course.
Halo 2 is a complete remastered designed for the Xbox One.
Oh, definitely. Can't wait.
Is going to be awesome.
Definitely, and the multiplayer looks great.
But it makes no sense because Halo 2 came out on the original Xbox One.
Yeah.
The original Xbox. We shouldn't really call it Xbox One due to the Xbox One. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just carry on.
Right. So yeah, they're having trouble getting the old game to run at 1080p, but the new game that's updated is running at 1080p.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Bungie made the code, and most of the people who worked on that game don't go there and don't work in 343.
Does that mean Halo 4 is also going to be at 60 frames per second?
At 1080p, yes.
Ooh.
And Halo 3, but they're not going to have the same hand treatment as Halo 2 does. They're just going to be ported over.
Good thing about Halo 2, Halo Master Chief Collection, there's going to be a lot of. The multiplayer looks absolutely.
It's got all 100 maps from every single Halo game, all the game modes, and it just looks awesome.
It sounds amazing.
And for the Halo 2 multiplayer, it's got 6 remastered maps.
Also, when you get it, you get Halo 5's beta, which is also
which comes out in January.
Well, I'd say that's a big plus.
No, it comes out the end of the year to the end of January. That's the beta.
So.
Oh shit! I just realised.
What?
We have our English GCSE in that time. I'm not going to be able to play the beta much.
Oh well.
I'll get some time in here and there, I bet. What else was I going to say about that game? I was going to say something I forgot completely. Alright, anyway, so shall we move on to pre-purchasing?
Sure.
Right, pre-purchasing. If you don't know what this is, it's basically you can pre-order and pre-purchase a game on your console. This is taking the first steps, in my opinion, to wiping out retail games entirely.
Well, I don't think it's going to completely. I don't think it's going to do it that quickly.
Well, yes, it will. Due to, I think, in 2 generations' time, we won't have discs. It will be digital only.
I think in 2 generation time, we won't even have like a full console anymore. We're just going to have cloud streaming, which is.
Oh yeah, that was the third thing as well.
Oh wow.
If you don't know, EA Access has just come out, and Warner Brothers has brought out their own thing for Shadow of Mordor. Basically, if you imagine Netflix, but for games.
Yeah.
That's it. You pay. I've signed up for EA Access. Don't judge. I just decided to do it.
It is kind of technically a good deal.
But at the same time, it's not a good deal. Because I paid £20 for the year. At launch, I get access to 4 games, which is Battlefield 4. These are completely. I get access to them completely. Not just the multiplayer. I get access to the single player, etc., etc. I get Battlefield 4, Peggle 2. Oh god, FIFA 14, and what was the other EA game?
Battlefield 4?
No, I've
Oh,
already
did
said
you say
Battlefield
that?
4.
Garden Warfare.
No, it wasn't. It was NBL 2K something god.
Oh. Oh yeah, NBA 2K14.
Yeah, that. Which was just a new game release.
Is that the only games you get for the whole year?
No, that's it for the month, for when it first launched.
Oh.
But now, since then, they've added Garden Warfare and Need for Speed Rivals. And they're adding 1 game every month for this. So if you work it out, you're getting more money for your value.
Okay.
You're getting more games for your money, sorry. But, so yeah, with that. But now Warner Brothers are starting their own one up. But Warner Brothers don't have enough games to start their own streaming service. Thank you.
So say your year ends, do you keep the games you downloaded, or is it that's it? Gone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's it.
Oh wow. Not sure.
It's not a pay to keep. It's a pay
to borrow, sort of just
yeah, pretty much.
have for a limited time.
Yeah.
Now this is where I think I need to mention PlayStation Now and how awful it is. So
I'm actually looking forward to it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so
I get to play my PS2 games on my PS4.
Really?
Yes. What's wrong with that? That's awesome. Oh hell yes.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so so Sony are losing
a lot of money.
And
they may go bankrupt at any point, which I hope they don't, but I
Well,
also wish they do.
A lot of people saying 2 years time tops and they're gone. Now,
like Nintendo. Nintendo are having trouble at the minute.
Nintendo
May I
are
finish?
doing okay.
May I finish?
Yeah.
Nintendo are having trouble at the minute with their financial quota. They're always below what they're supposed to be. But Nintendo have so much money in the bank, so much money invested into other stuff, like Sega, they can't go bankrupt. And it's the same with Sony. Sony will last 5 years. I give them 5 years minimum. What do you say to that?
I don't know, because Sony right now and Nintendo, I think Nintendo really should get that third party support. They're just not having it.
Ubisoft.
Because here's the thing.
Ubisoft have declared that they will not make any more mature games for the Wii U.
Yeah, I still think when GTA 5 came out that they should have threw money and begged for a Wii U version, and that would have ranked the money in, but they didn't, and
no one.
They're suffering.
They would have gone for PlayStation or Xbox.
No, as in also the Xbox One and PS4 versions.
Should have come out immediately.
Yes, sort of, but I still feel as if the Wii U Nintendo should have at least tried to get GTA 5 on their system.
Well, that's a fair point.
Because a lot of people saying that that it actually might have done something.
It wouldn't have run on the Wii U as smoothly as all the other consoles.
But the the Wii U is more powerful than the 360 and the PS3.
But nobody knows how to program for it.
Actually, nobody knew how to program for the PS3 with the Cell program system. That's why it failed for nearly 2 years. So people actually do know how to program for the Wii U. It's just it takes a lot longer because it has that stupid little screen, and it's very annoying.
So shall we go back to pre-purchase?
Yep.
Pre-purchasing, basically, you know what it is, but it's gonna kill off retail completely. It will. Because soon it'll just be all digital. We'll see it in the next 10 years, I bet.
Yeah?
10 to 15, I'm betting 20 quid on it.
Okay. Well, that's all I got to say about that. I mean, I think
You've got
retail will
nothing
go
to
on
say.
for a very long time,
I
mainly
don't-
because there's people who like to have
Like,
physical copies.
like me, but companies don't want to spend the money on making physical copies.
Also, pre-owned games are really,
Killing it.
yeah, lots of companies are pissed off about it. It's one reason why the Xbox One wanted to do the whole DRM thing,
Because,
because they wanted
sorry,
to.
Game, they make more money on their pre-owned than they do
An actual game.
actual games. That's how screwed up this industry is at the minute. Which, even depending which way you look at it, it's good or bad. Due to more people, yes, are getting games for cheaper prices, but at the same time, then developers are having less risks. Like, we can admit, Watch Dogs and Destiny were risks. What was the third IP that came out? Titanfall was a risk. Though, because not many people will buy them, they'll wait for it to be pre-owned, and then the publisher will get no money from that game whatsoever due to it's pre-owned. They will not risk it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I have no real big opinion on that, to be honest.
Why not?
Because it's not really something I really cared about right now.
Okay, you may care about it. Give it 5 years until games. What do you prefer, games or digital?
Games, most of the time.
Disc or digital, sorry.
Disc
Like-
most of the time.
I like having my collection.
Yeah.
Like at the minute, I have all my Halos in order of history, not in order of release history, in order of the history they go in the lore, and then I have all the Xbox One games in alphabetical order, and all my 360 games in alphabetical order, and I like that. I like going to a game store at midnight, picking up the disc copy, and coming home and playing it. It's a good feeling. Usually, you have the disc. You don't get that feeling when you buy digital.
Yeah. Opening up that box, when you were younger, a lot younger, and just holding the physical copy in your hands is great feeling. And then inserting it.
Still with collector's editions.
Oh man. But there are some games which I'll buy online due to the fact that,
It's easier.
it's easier, so I can just do it there.
Like
or
the-
maybe there's a really good deal, and
Or maybe it's digital only. That happens a lot, actually. What else?
I think that's all I've got to say.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
all we have to say today. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to join the creed.